everybody, Jeff the Farming Artist here, and I want to welcome you to this video. This is a continuation of a video I posted last week regarding the issue that we discovered when we came back from a trip out in the grow dome. Actually, we had initially discovered it before, it just got worse. So if you'll recall, the problem was that the liner in the grow beds along the south side of the dome had started cracking. And I contacted the folks at Global Plastics, and they're great people, got right on it, took care of it, and sent not only what I had requested, but actually replaced all the liners. And thank goodness they did, because when we got back from the trip, we had noticed that there was a good 8 inches of water that had disappeared from the tank because it was leaking. We drained it, took care of that, and you know, every once in a while, if you're paying attention and you're open to possibilities, seemingly disasters can show themselves to be blessings, to be huge blessings. And in this case, I believe it was for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, if this had happened after we had stocked the fish tank and had all of our plants going, it would have been a huge mess. And it would have been something we could have recovered from, but it would have been much more costly than this was, and equally as time consuming, if not more so. 2, it gave me the opportunity to change the pitch, the drainage pitch in the tank. And I did a little bit of video on that earlier in the week, so we'll roll that right now. We are dealing with all of the removal of the liners. I've got that mostly done. I've been working on it the last couple days. If you look over here, you see, whoa, all the grow beds are gone. That's because I've taken them outside to remove the liner and replace them. And then if we come back over here, you'll see that the fish tank, we have done quite a bit to deal with this. We've got it all out, all the old liners out, and I have changed the leveling and the pitch of this tank. Back here in the back, I brought it up about 6 inches and sloped it down further towards the bottom, leaving a bigger space for when I have to pump it out again, if I ever do. I'm sure at some point I will, but hopefully it's many years away. So Ken says I'm gonna love this new product. We'll see. I haven't even opened it up yet, really. So anyway, I'm heading back to work on it. This past Saturday, my good buddy Anthony came out to give me a hand. He's helped me out with so many things, especially in the dome. Great guy, and a blessing in my life for sure. So we took the liner, and I had taken that liner, which came kind of folded up into quarters, and I then took that and folded it the other way for 2 reasons. 1, to make it easier to transport into the dome. It's not very heavy, but it's pretty awkward. So let's watch this video. Alrighty.
So that's my end. So this is my end. So here's a go.
Man, here, get some tunes going. And here you can see what I'm talking about with Anthony unfolding it with me. See, even with folding it the way that we did, it still is a bit awkward to move around. And As I've said before, this can only really be done with at least 2 people. You have to have one person inside the tank, another person outside. And things were going real well, and oh, look at that. Yep, we put it in backwards. So now we're switching it all back around, moving it in the right direction. And you can see I'm kind of tapping it into the corners as best I can. This is part of the reason why I'm barefoot in there. It makes it easier to feel your way around, but more importantly, it keeps you from damaging the liner when you're putting it in. And now we're putting our folds in, and the folds are necessary in order to, because you're taking a rectangle and you're putting it in an oval. And you can see we're using this gasketing material to secure it. It's a U-channel kind of a gasket. And here I am demonstrating putting in one of the folds. And if you look carefully, you can see how I'm doing that. I'm trying to keep more of the fold on the top than the bottom. And I'm also making sure that it's only a finger's depth. No more and hopefully less. If it means you put in some more folds, that's all the better. And the reason why is because you want to make it easy to clean, and you also don't want to get fish dying in there. Now you'll notice that we're using quick clamps in all this, and there's 2 reasons why I would prefer quick clamps and always suggest them. Number 1 is they're fast, easy, and light. Number 2 is that they have the rubber feet on them, and that helps to keep you from damaging anything. You know, as you can see, the installation took about 7.5 hours. Here I'm trimming, because you don't need the excess. I'm leaving more. I'll do a second trim later, but for right now that will work. Now you can see here I am cutting the hole in the liner for the bulkhead fitting that goes for the solids lifting outlet. And there's a solids lifting outlet. And now we're putting in some of the more decorative items, although these are functional. And you can also see, this is part of the other reason why that gasketing material is there, is because there will be people leaning on that wood, and with the gasketing material, it won't damage the liner and cut it off. Whew! We're done! So we've got the new liner in. Took about 7.5 hours. Anthony helped me, and thank goodness we'd done this before. It's the only reason it took such a short amount of time. And really, Anthony was gone by 2. We started at 9:30, so I just wanted to tweak a few things afterwards. And we're ready to go. We're ready to put water in. Now the next step, we've got a big storm coming in, and so it's been super windy yesterday and today. It's going to be windy tomorrow, plus rain, plus snow. Thank goodness we're not up in Colorado. Bless their hearts, they're going to get pummeled. I wish we could get the moisture, however. That said, part 2 of this is going to be relining the grow beds, which go over there. We'll be getting to that after this weather system goes through. So I'm not quite sure how long that's going to be. I'm guessing sometime middle of next week. In the meantime, because of the weather change tomorrow, I'm not going to put water in until Monday when it warms back up again, relatively warm. And we'll just go from there. Thanks again to Ken at Global Plastics. Man, you guys absolutely rock. You replace this stuff, and I can't say enough good about a company that stands behind its product. Bless your hearts, man. Thanks so much. And we'll see where we go from there. So in a nutshell, there you have it. I'm planning on doing a video when we redo the grow beds and put them in. And then hopefully within a short period of time we'll be up and running, I hope. But in the meantime, keep watching the channel. If you like this video, and I hope you do, give it a thumbs up, click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the little bell and you'll be notified when other things are coming up. If you have any questions or any suggestions, please write it right down below here on this YouTube channel on this video, and just let me know what's going on in your life. So, thanks for watching. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourselves. Peace. Guantanamo.